All right, so NoFap day 23. No relapses today. Everything under control. Yeah, man, really happy with today. Basically, I've had zero urges really. I woke up with a morning wood, but I didn't get any sexual urges whatsoever. At least the FAP, right? And so it's been a very chill day today. Haven't had any problems really. Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. I really like coming onto the camera here and just explaining my thoughts because it creates some accountability for me. And so I think that's what I really missed in my first 2 years of this journey because I've actually been on NoFap for a long time, but I relapsed like every 3 to 7 days for like 2 years straight, which was, yeah, man, it was really fucking annoying, really frustrating for me. But yeah, feeling a lot better these days, a lot stronger, a lot more certain in my ability to resist the degeneracy and stuff like that, right? So yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I'm actually gonna be doing some height maxing this summer. So I've seen a lot of tactics online that have seemed to work for people when it comes to growing taller. So I'm 182 centimeters as of right now, which is like 5'11" and a half, I believe. Um, but like 1 year ago, I was 180.6 centimeters, and now I went to some sort of some person at my school that does the medication, all that stuff that checks the weights and the heights of the students, right? I don't know what the fuck it's called in English, but basically, I went there, and a year ago, I think I was about 180.6 centimeters tall, and this time I was 182.2 centimeters. And so, and the thing was, she said that I had grown, that I'd finished, that I'd start, that I'm like, this is the height that I'm gonna have for the rest of my life, basically. And that wasn't the fucking truth, right? And so, I'm gonna see what I can do this summer specifically because I'm gonna have a lot of free time because I'm not going to school. And even when I do start school again in the fall, I'm gonna be doing what I can because I think that when your growth plates, like your sort of the bones in your body, is still are still open for height growth, then I think you should be maximizing that shit because I do think that our genetic potential is in 99% of the time, like 99% of the cases, higher than what we actually are in height because there are so many bullshit things in in our environment like estrogenics and the bullshit diet that people eat these days, all the processed foods, all that stuff, which like there's a lot of research suggesting that excessive sugar intake and stuff like that can really fuck up your not only a lot of things like, for example, your fat on your body, but also things like your height because it creates estrogenic things in your body and all that stuff. I won't get into the science here, but basically, I've seen a lot of height maxing or whatever the fuck it's called, height maxing tactics online, like sprinting, like um, creating a discrepancy between IFGA and growth hormone using something called raw colostrum and other things, which I'm gonna be testing out. Yeah, man, we'll see. I'm gonna do some fasting as well. I'm gonna do some stretching, some spinal decompression to sort of to let the gravity work for me. Because if you think about it, why do people even get shorter as they grow older? It's actually a largely due to just living and having gravity pull, like basically push you down 24/7. It's actually one of the key things to it. And then obviously when you are a child, you are growing no matter what. So like the impact gravity is going to have is not going to be huge, but then as you live 60, 70, 80 years, that shit's going to compound. And so there's something called spinal decompression, which I learned from Nate Bellamar, which works well for him, and I'm going to see if it works for me. So yeah, bro, I'll see if I like. I'm determined to go against what other people think because I know that people think that, like, I've seen online a lot of people have a really black pilled view of height and max like growing taller and stuff after like 16, 17, because I'm 17 and a half, right? And yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I really have this like growth mindset, if you know what that is. And so I believe that like most things are possible, and so like why the fuck wouldn't I believe that I can grow 1 or 2 inches taller? Why the fuck couldn't I do that, right? If I just optimize everything, because there's gonna be things that I haven't optimized. There are gonna be things in my environment that I've allowed to continue to be here that shouldn't be here. There are so many estrogenic things like polyester and all the plastic in our environment, like the plastic in our foods and all that gay shit that is basically stunting our genetic potential when it comes to physicality and stuff like that. Not only height, but things like muscle mass and and most things, to be honest. I'm not an expert in this, obviously, but there's like tons of research suggesting this. Andrew Huberman is someone that I really like, and yeah, he's been talking about this stuff as well, like endocrine disruptors in the environment and things like that. So yeah, man, we'll see if I make more content on this stuff in the future, but I'll definitely keep you updated when the time comes, when I've grown like a bit taller. We'll see how it goes. See ya, bro. I'll catch you on the next one. See you.